How to make a dilution. What exactly is a dilution? A dilution is the reduction of the concentration of a solute in a solution performed by adding a solvent to that solution. In today's lab, our goal will be to dilute a 20% stock solution and to find the new concentration of the diluted solution. Since we are in a lab, there are a few safety precautions. Safety rule number 1. Always remember to wear your goggles at all times during the lab. Rule number 2. Excess solution can be poured down the sink and spilt solution can be cleaned up with paper towels. Required materials. You will need a graduated pipette, a 25 milliliter flask, and 20% stock solution of sugar water. Procedure. In order to begin the lab, you first must clean your pipette. In order to do so, rinse the pipette out 3 times with water. Next, use a cleaning solution in order to rinse the pipette out 3 more times in order to get rid of any excess water inside of the pipette. Once the pipette is clean, it can be used to measure out the stock solution. Remember to transfer the stock solution from its original container into another beaker in order to measure it. And in order to get an accurate volume, you would need to look for the bottom of the meniscus. The meniscus is the curve in the surface of water. A meniscus forms because of the attractive forces between water molecules and glass molecules, in combination with the adhesive forces that already exist between individual water molecules. Therefore, based on this image, we look to the bottom of the meniscus, where the arrow is, to determine that the volume reads 7.90 milliliters. Once you have determined the volume based on the meniscus, you can transfer the stock solution from the pipette to the flask. Calculating the initial volume of stock solution. So far, we know that our stock solution has a 20% concentration. So next, we need to find the initial volume of the stock solution. By using the measurements from the pipette, we are able to calculate that our initial volume is 2.10 milliliters. Diluting the stock solution. In order to dilute the stock solution, fill the flask to the scratch line with water. Therefore, the final volume will be 25.00 milliliters. Calculating the unknown concentration. In order to calculate the unknown concentration, we will need to use the formula C1V1 equals C2V2, in which C1V1 represents the stock solution's measurements and C2V2 represents the diluted solution's measurements. In this formula, we will be solving for C2, the concentration of the diluted solution. By using our measurements, we are able to manipulate the C1V1 equals C2V2 formula in order to calculate C2, the unknown concentration. Therefore, based on our calculations, our unknown concentration is 1.68%. Now that we have diluted our stock solution and found the unknown concentration, it's cleanup time. Please clean all of your materials before leaving the lab and place them back in their prospective places.